Evening, boys and girls, welcome to today. And it's my last day in this site. I have something lined up for next week, which I've got to go for an induction and stuff on Monday for. And it's back on a rota. GPS is connected, bruv. It's back on a rota that I'm used to. Now I know it's a bit dark at the moment. I haven't really figured out the lights up there. Never really cared. Oh, there we go. Found them. Look at that. Yeah, it's a rota that I'm used to in that it's Wednesday to Sunday. So it gives me my Mondays and Tuesdays off again. Basic trunking stuff. Nothing to write home about or anything like that. I won't be able to do this there because it's a big blue chip company. So that's a bit of a shame, I suppose. But it's simple stuff from what I've been told. It'll be pretty much the same run Wednesday to Friday, and then the same run Saturday, Sunday. So from wherever it is to Doncaster during the week, and then Doncaster Ferry Bridge, Doncaster back at the weekend. So yeah, that's what that will be. God knows how that's going to pan out. Haven't got a Scooby, you know, but at least it puts me back on weekends, which I like. Now, one thing I've got to say is KPI. I'm going to give them yet another shout out. That's the agency I'm working for. The links to KPI have been and will be in this description, but have been in previous descriptions. So if you want to go and look at those, if you're in the Midlands, if you're in the Stoke-on-Trent kind of area, or to be fair, I think they've got more than one office, various locations. So if you're in and around the Midlands, see what they've got going on. Can't hurt. I mean, they've been absolute stand-up to me. I haven't missed a day. Had one shift cancelled. They did try and find me something else, but I just thought, you know what, I'll have the day off. Fat lazy bastard. But yeah, they've been good. I mean, to be absolutely honest, they book me a week in advance. And the funny thing is, they booked me for next week back in my original contract. I think I said that in the last upload, which for me was yesterday. And then I got a message last night. Do you want to know? Do you want a job? Well, yeah. I mean, narrow it down a little bit, mate. And they said, oh, we've got this contract. It's ongoing work. It's Wednesday to Sunday. I know you wanted to work weekends. But it's pretty much that's your rota. That'll be your routine every week for the foreseeable future. So, of course, I'm not back in the original place next week. I'm in a new place with weekdays off. I hate weekends off. I loathe them off. Because you go out to do anything and everybody and their mum is there. And one thing, I hate working Mondays. Not because it's a Monday. No, nothing to do with that. It's because everybody else thinks like that, and so Monday is just this laboriously horrible, nasty, crap day. Having the Monday off, brilliant. It's the best day of the week to have off. I kid you not. It is the best day of the week to have off. Seriously, serious. You know, hand on heart, it really is. But it's just, when you go into work on a Monday, everybody is moping, everybody's dragging their feet, half of them are still hungover, and you're just dealing with this wall of depression. It's horrid. But having the Monday off, you can go out and do whatever you want. Nobody else is doing it because it's Monday. It's depressive day, you know? And so you get out and you do whatever you want. You're uninterrupted. No one around you. It's brilliant. And it does mean that on my days off, I can go exploring the Peak District and maybe recording some bits and bobs with the Jag or whatever else. Because there's nobody else around. You know, I tried it the last weekend to go to the Peak District. I thought I'll go for a walk, you know, getting a bit squidgy. Let's be honest, I've been squidgy for years. Um, but I decided to go for a walk. There was literally nowhere to park, and it didn't matter where I went. It was just a wall of people. Literally, just one long line of people. It was just bollocks. You couldn't actually do anything. Yeah, I could stop and go for a waddle, but you're just bumping in. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. No, I just want to be left alone. You know what I mean? So it's a day off for me. It's a day off from dealing with bollocks. You know. And so I'll have Mondays and Tuesdays, which is funny because, like I said, it's my old routine. Crikey, that was when I was in the wholesaler. I think it was the same when I was at Continental Express as well. I think. Could be wrong, but I think. But, nah, Mondays and Tuesdays off. Oh, I love them. I love Mondays and Tuesdays off. Brilliant. And if Bert gets her rota, because she's coming up here on the 6th, if her rota gives her the Tuesdays and the Wednesdays off, it gives both myself and Bert a day to ourselves and a day together, which is what we always used to have, and it used to work so well. But it is what it is. See what happens, see how it pans out. I don't know what the job's going to be like. It's supposed to be easy. Oh, somebody's turned up, and I think they've almost finished loading me now. So, I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, I don't know how the audio's coming out with this because I'm in a bit of a rush job. Had to help unload at the last place, and now I've got to skedaddle down to do a collection and get back and finish on time, and they like to finish about 3 on a Friday. So again, apologies depending on the audio. Maybe using the camera audio again. I may be using this. I think I've got it set up so this isn't stupidly loud. But again, I can't really tell when I'm sitting in the cab, but it does seem to be loud on the audio when I'm driving along. So I honestly don't have a clue. I've closed the windows, so that should hopefully take away some of the background noise. But now the first day I did it, it was loud as sin. But I had left the audio recording equipment on 19, and usually for this kind of stuff I leave it on 0. So yeah, there's that. But no, it's been quite save for the rain. It's quite a nice delivery that I've just done, and the kind of the burger van thing. You know the what the hell do they call those things? You know, companies turn up with like sandwiches and stuff on for the workers at lunchtime. That turned up, so I had something nice out of that. Bacon and sausage sandwich, son. Bacon and sausage sandwich. That was quite nice. But they weren't too happy with this particular company, because on a Friday they tell these guys not to turn up early. Okay, don't turn up early on a Friday, because it is pandemonium. After 700 yards at the roundabout, take the second exit, just so as you're aware. But they had a crane in. They were doing some new machinery was going in, or whatever it was. And they were taking out an old generator because it's being part X for a new generator and God knows what. Anyway, so they had all these guys in there, and they had their usual deliveries and a couple of collections turn up. And so it was a case of... Right, hold on a minute. Lovely jubbly, look at that, lovely. Oh yeah, I haven't put those on, have I? Turn the lights on. It was a case of I just got, you know, they took off the stacks from me as and when they could, because they've told this company not to turn up early, and they were like, well, you can wait, mate. You know, it's nothing against you. We're not, and they weren't nasty. They're brilliant guys, brilliant laugh. But like they said, you know, this company knows not to turn up early. So wait your turn style thing. When other people come in at their specific time, they get done and I wait. So it was It was all right standing in the back of a trailer when it was piddling down with rain. Keeping dry at least, you know. Well, it's a bit of fun. It's my last day in here, as I've said, so this will be the last of my driving uploads for I don't know how long, because like I said, the company I'm now going to is a big blue chip, and they don't allow this kind of stuff. So it's unfortunate, but that seems to be the way my channel's gone. It's just one of those annoyances, really. But you've had, what, 10 weeks, you know, of weekly uploads of me doing this, so, you know, I've not done bad. Let's be honest, I've not done bad. I mean, the average season for a television programme in the UK is only 6 weeks, so, you know. Top Gear only did 6, you know, do it for 6 weeks, didn't they? Or 6 episodes, sorry. So, you know, I've done 10. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a bit fun, and because I'm obviously pushed for time, I thought I would bend my little rule, as I've been doing these last few weeks, and have a chat whilst I'm trundling along. But again, I don't know what the background noise is like. It doesn't sound loud in this cab. Okay, it doesn't sound loud from where I am. But the audio equipment, whether it's the crap microphones on... Hold on a minute. There we go. Whether it's the crap microphones on the SJ cam, or whether it's this, there's just so much background noise. It's ridiculous. And I've got limited time, because this company really is kind of a job and knock style outfit. You go out, you do your delivery, do your collection, get back, go home. And everybody else wants to do it as well. So I don't really have the time to play about that I would usually have, had this been a kind of, take that there, mate, and spend 2 hours on that bay, and then go to the other place, spend 2 hours there, and just get back when you get back, mate. If it had been one of those, then yeah, I've got time to play about with the audio, I've got time to figure things out, but this, I don't have time. So, doing what I can. But again, I've got to keep doing this in this particular upload, and that is KPI, the agency that are using me. So, they've been pretty amazing, to be fair. I mean, Jesus Christ, I really cannot fault them. Same as my old agency, AFE, as you all know. Hello. 40 mile an hour, bruv, 40 mile an hour. So let's slow it down. Ooh. There we go. Nice little 40, lovely jubbly. I can't fault this agency up here. They've been absolutely stand up. They've found me work. It's been absolutely. I really cannot fault them. They pay on time. They don't quibble. You know, you say you do X amount of hours, they pay you those amount of hours. They don't quibble about it. Obviously, I'm saying be honest. You know, if they're the hours you work, they're the hours you work. Don't suddenly go, well, I did 8 hours, but I'm going to claim for 10. That's taking a piss. But no, it's more than an adequate agency, put it that way. Yeah, so again, just giving them a little shout out. I've kept saying I was going to do it, and I did it a few weeks ago. Well, a few days ago for me, a few weeks for you. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say, because it's Friday, it's the last day. Oh yeah, here we go again. Got to go back up to speed. I don't know, really. I'm kind of a bit out of it as well, because where I'm staying, their son celebrated his 40th birthday yesterday, and they had all the family round, all that usual stuff. And by the time that shut down, I was like, oh, I can finally get a bit of sleep style thing. And then the rains came. Monsoon rains. So that woke me up. Oh, goody gumdrops, here we go. There we go. slow it down. I thought he was going to do that. So I've had a few hours sleep. I'm a little bit sympathising with new parents at the moment. A couple of hours sleep, back into work. But there we go, back up. So I'm just trying to cram in today what I can. And hello. Always look for car sales places, I do. Well, you never know what you're going to see, do you? And gives you somewhere to go on your day off to have a shufti. Never know what vehicle you're going to accidentally purchase next. But it's a lot easier coming down this road now that I'm not loaded. Yeah, a lot less weight. Hey, this trailer, I was completely wrong. I was talking about an old trailer and I said 2008. I was wrong. It was a 2001. Sorry, that was absolutely my bad. The trailer that's behind me is 2004. And so they're it's weird because obviously they're legal. I wouldn't take it on the road unless it was road legal. But they've been modified over the years. This has got LED light clusters. You know, all fancy schmancy, you know, like the Audi kind of indicator that does that style thing. And don't you dare. And it's screwing with this Iveco because it's telling me that my brake lights don't work, my indicators don't work. It keeps going woo every time I indicate or touch the brake pedal. And well, not every time, but more often than not, it just bings up. It's not working. It is. It's working fine. But because it's LED, it's not using the same kind of voltage that a normal bulb would use. And so it's showing up as a fault. Which is really, really off-putting. But again, you're using more modern vehicles with old trailers, you're going to get these issues. But it does get you, because you're like, oh, is it working? So you reverse against something to check, or as I do, I sometimes, I'll either use somebody in the yard, help me check, or I'll use my mobile phone. I'll lay my mobile phone down. I haven't been doing it this week because I've had people in the yard to help me check. But I'll lay my mobile phone down, press record, walk to the front, press the brakes, do all the lights, walk back, and then watch the playback. It's the easiest way of doing it. Little tip for you there. So 39, that'll do. But hey, it's not been a bad 2 weeks. I have to admit that. It's, you know, interesting using an Iveco. Not a preferred vehicle of mine, if I'm honest. The breakdowns I've had, it's just no. I can't be dealing with that bollocks. I mean, obviously vehicles break down. You expect that. You understand that, but such quick succession. And then of course you've got all the things that this truck doesn't get on with, so it tells you there's a problem even though there isn't. Oh, here we go again. Alright, into setting 2. I do have adaptive cruise control turned on, but I really, because of how late it reacts, because of how, you know, it kind of does that behind the vehicle before it figures it all out, I don't trust it. So when I see something I've got to slow down for, I slow down for it. But the rain's have been on and off and on and off. That makes today fun. Tired, piddling down with rain. Although I did have a sausage and bacon sandwich. So, yes. There is a benefit, there is a bonus to that. Sausage and bacon. But I suppose I'll crack on and see where the rest of the day takes me. that's the collection done. That's basically the end of my week now, so
Please have a safe drive today.
please have a safe drive. Where's the next one? Come on, say the next bit.
Continuous recording will now start.
Continuous recording, yeah. We'll say GPS in a minute. Marvellous. Right then. Well, that's pretty much the end of me being able to record in the cab for the foreseeable future. So I hope you enjoyed the bollocks that I have done over the last couple of weeks. And I'm sure at some stage I'll be able to do it again. Let's get out of limb services, shall we, eh? So I suppose, really and truthfully, all I need to say now is thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one. God knows where that's going to be from, or what I'm going to be doing, or where I'm going to be living, or anything. You know, I don't have a clue. Oh, shut up! Brake lights are fine. Bloody Ivecos. Don't drive Ivecos. There you go, that's a little tip for you from me. A trucker bill top tip. Don't bother with Iveco. It's going to upset people. Right, so who's going where? So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. Well, I know where I'm going to be working, just not where I'm living in the next 10 weeks, you know what I mean? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll give you a bit more road footage just to kind of sign off. And remember, if you're in the kind of Midlands area, because they've got more than one location, have a shufty at old KPI if you're looking for some agency work or something like that. Maybe get a foot in the door if you're new. Link is in the description below. If you do use it, then kind of let them know where you saw them. Well, yeah, where you heard about them from little old me. Yeah, I suppose that's it. So enjoy the road footage. And hello, what's going on here? Bloody thing. And I'll see you again. Take care, guys.